Hey there. I want to start out with how to get the most out of this Living Duality course. I realize it's pretty lengthy, so I encourage you to read through it once all the way just to get the big picture, and then go back and digest it slowly, section by section. Take your time. This is a lifelong process, not something you're going to master in a week. So be patient with yourself as you're learning. But living duality is deeply personal to me. It's not just something I teach, it's something I practice as much as humanly possible. The concept of duality has shaped a lot of my existence. It actually saved me, it's expanded me, it continues to transform me. But here's what I know with every fiber of my being. We are infinite ethereal energy housed in a physical body, navigating a physical plane. But when we live disconnected from our higher self, life seems harder than it needs to be. It's like taking a road trip with no directions. You're driving aimlessly, making wrong turns, wasting gas and time, getting frustrated, only to eventually arrive where you were trying to get to anyway, just taking the long way. So, like everybody on the planet, we all have our struggles. I spent years feeling like there was a lot missing, like I was searching for, I don't know, something, a part of myself. I couldn't quite identify what was wrong. Life was really overwhelming a lot of the time. For more than half my life, I would say, I resisted being human. I was struggling. I fought it. I wanted to escape. I felt trapped in this experience and I didn't know how to navigate. I know what it's like to wonder if the weight of the existence will ever get any lighter. I know what it's like to not want to be here. I know what it's like to feel lost and disconnected and unsure if joy is even possible. I get it. What I didn't realize at the time was that the majority of my struggles were because I had disconnected from my spirit self, the part of me that could guide me and support me through this beautiful life. The harder I resisted the human experience, the more painful it became. But along the way, things shifted. At first, it was like a fog lifting, just enough to see the road ahead. But I started noticing patterns of duality everywhere: light and dark, expansion and contraction, logic and intuition, comfort and discomfort, hot and cold, seeing the unseen. And now looking back, I can see that these opposing yet complementary forces aren't just shaping the world around us, they actually shape us. The irony of all of this is that we are born fully integrated. As infants, we don't question our existence. We don't wonder if we're worthy of love or if we're separate from the universe, because we're not. We simply live. But over time, society and life starts to condition us to disconnect. We start to get the message that success is external. Worth must be earned. The unseen, intuitive parts of us are irrational or unimportant. So we spend a lot of our lives trying to find our way back to connection with who we were before we came here, our spirit. So if you've ever felt that pull, like a quiet voice calling you back, you're not alone. That's something missing. That something missing is your spirit self. It was never lost, only buried beneath layers of conditioning, expectation, and distraction. The good news is reintegration is possible. And once you become aware of yourselves, you can't unaware. That one's for you, Jules. Over the years, I've discovered that when I live life integrated with my higher self, I'm never truly alone or lost. My spirit self is infinite, knowing, unmarrable, unbreakable. My human self, on the other hand, is a finite, raw, emotional being and sometimes gets lost in the messiness of existence. When I'm disconnected, my human emotions, especially the uncomfortable ones, can become overwhelming, and it makes this journey feel more like a big battle than some adventure to enjoy. But I've decided to see Earth as not a battlefield. It's more of a playground. And yes, you might fall off the monkey bars from time to time or trip and skin your knee, but it's still the playground. You get up, you dust yourself off, and move on to the swings. Go do something else. The more I practice embracing duality, attending to both my human and spirit aspects, the more life stops becoming something to endure and it becomes something to explore. Is it always comfortable? Heck no. But discomfort doesn't have to be the enemy when your human self is held by your spirit self. So, this course is an offering, a glimpse into what has saved me, what shifted my experience being here. And it's an invitation for you to step into this space with me with an open mind and an open heart. Entertain and explore what duality means in all aspects of life. Discover what integration could look like for you. And maybe you'll begin to value all aspects of being human, not just the comfortable parts. Because when you embrace duality, life becomes something so much more than just survival. It becomes play, exploration, the possibilities, and sometimes it's even pretty fun. So if you get something from this course, something useful, something that shifts you closer to being integrated with your spirit, I'm forever grateful. And if you feel even more compelled, you can join me on Facebook. I recently created a group called the Human Academy, where we're going to share about navigating life skillfully, working to integrate our human and our spirit as much as possible. So take care of you, enjoy the course, be kind to yourself and others. And as always, I'm sending you light and peace. Take care.